Guys, here at DL's getting topsoil seed. We got some seed aid as well that we're going to be putting down. We're going to try to get some seed to go into these bare spots. The only thing I'm worried about is the program the gentleman already has in place from another company that takes care of the lawn. We're not sure what's all been done so far. The customer wasn't sure, reached out, and hasn't heard back yet from the fertilizer company about pre-emergence or what they've put down. So we're gonna try to get seed to go, but no guarantee. But we're gonna do everything we can to get it going in the right direction. But we're here, Ossenberg Township, East Canton, Ohio, DL. You can also get salt here as well in bulk. You can come in and pre-order your salt and they'll store it for you as well, so you don't run out. But they do have, nightly services. You guys have seen us come in here before and do our thing. So thanks, brother. What we're gonna do is try to break this top layer up some. As you guys already saw, we thatched it a couple weeks ago whenever we did the mulch. Got all that dead grass out of here. We want it to be as clean as possible. So we're gonna break it up. It's gonna tear it up a bit. We're gonna rake it out, put new soil down, seed it, straw it, all of that. So, well, not straw it. We're gonna seed it and then aid it. Alright guys, so I'm using the Mulch Mule just floor forward right now. I just want to get the soil up towards the front. We had them put it over the axle so we carried the weight better. And now what I'll do is I'll hit discharge and it'll spin those tines and break up any of the extra clumps in there, okay? So right here, boom, discharge. Now those will spin and that floor will keep moving forward, if you can see. So what I'm doing is I'm using the multi-forces capabilities of just feathering the soil out. We wanted an inch, couple inches, you know, just so we can get a good seed growth going here. But we also don't want to have to spread out big piles. So we'll have to still do a little bit of hand work, but we're going to let the machine do most of it. Alright, so it's a pretty good run from back here all the way to here, and I'm going to switch out with TQ, let her get some multi-force time, get you guys some shots as best as possible. The Multi-Force, guys, special edition is absolutely incredible. I'm telling you right now. I know 52s are hard to find. Schlebach engines, I did this talk with Ruben. They have 60s in stock for the special edition and regular grandstand. Also, they still do have the 26.5 horsepower Kohler in this unit. Even though I would recommend as of now, because it's available, get the higher horsepower Kawasaki 34.5 Evo. But yeah, they do have 60s in stock. 52s are supposed to be back in really soon. This is good back here. I do want to let you guys know we have a link for the TORO Multi-Force down in the description as well now. TORO was so gracious to actually give us our own link. And also, if you want to check out the Mulch Mule, get a hold of Andrew on Instagram at the Mulch Mule or Mulch Mule Drew, and he can answer all your questions. Like I told you, we're literally 5 minutes from where they make these things right now and where they sell them. The Akron Canton Airport is right there as well. If you want to fly one of your guys in or something, you're able to do that. Get a hold of them there on Instagram. All right, guys, I knew I didn't get enough, but you know, I didn't want to have too much topsoil. This is good stuff, and it's not cheap if you don't know. And I knew we were going to be pretty close to earth and wood here, so if I needed more, I could just run over real quick. So getting a couple more yards here.
So we're gonna seed, and then we're gonna use this seed aid. We've heard a lot of good things about it. Basically, instead of straw, this is what you want to lay over it. It kind of stays in place better than the straw does. So we're gonna give it a go. And a little bit of this seed goes a long way.
We filled in all the edges. So this past winter they plowed really hard, even over that one over there, and cut the edges back. So we went ahead and filled those in, get them going in the right direction. You've seen all the bare spots. We went ahead and seeded, worked the seed in, and then put down that seed aid. And basically that's just going to help it hold more moisture. We did along each side of the driveway. Got that where the customer wanted it. He had the driveway put in years ago. It's held up really well, but over time it washes out, and then, you know, it kind of goes from there. But I'll show you out back here real quick. This spot here, I worked some of the seed aid in twice because it doesn't get a lot of shade right here. So you saw me rake that seed aid in with the seed when I did it, and then I went ahead and applied more seed aid on top. Basically I just wanted to hold more moisture because, as you can see up in there, it's darker. That's holding more moisture still, and this right here is already cooked and dried up. So I offered to water it for the customer. We did that as well over there, and he said he would take care of it. So that's what he's gonna get ready to do. I told him to water it really good, and yeah, we'll see what it does. And yeah, another great job here by TQ and myself. All right, guys, so just finishing up here. This gentleman saw us doing the job down at the bottom of the hill, and he stopped and asked if we'd be interested in taking on any more mulch. And I told him, you know, we're a few weeks out right now, but he's in no hurry. He's going to do all the hedge trimming, pruning, everything himself. He just wants us to cut a new mulch edge in and lay new brown mulch. So I told him that would be perfect. I'm going to swing back when we come to mow John's, and I'm going to do a more accurate reading with the Moser 2 Pro, because unfortunately I don't have it in the truck with me, which is kind of goofy on my end. I should have had it in the truck. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. We will talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.